a parent dies and this child is entitled to share. Those are the issues that come to our institution.
And what kind of help do you provide at your office when it comes to children?
Thank you so much. So just like I think my colleague has indicated, we do provide legal services to the children. But before maybe I get to the legal services, need I also mention that we do provide sensitization workshops to children for them to know about their rights. Not only that, we also go further, just like we are here now to talk about them. It's a way of sensitizing the public and the children as well to inform them about their rights. I'll talk about the recent visits that our officers had actually in Luapula province, where we had held a workshop to sensitize children about their rights. In Mwansabombwe, we had gone to Mushindike Primary School in Luapula province, and then also we went further also to Kazembe, where we did go to Mabosho Secondary School to go and hold a workshop to sensitize them about their rights. Apart from that, we do provide legal services, legal advice. Apart from that, we also do legal representation. So should a child want to sue under maintenance, we are here to represent them in court as advocates. My colleague and I are advocates. We stand in for children and advocate for their rights in the court of law. Apart from that as well, there are issues of defilement that are reported with us. We engage the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, that being the DPP, and when we are given consent, we do prosecute the perpetrators of defilement of matters that are reported with us. So we do quite a lot of things. Apart from that also, I need to also mention that other services that we do provide is psychosocial counseling for children that are in contact with or in conflict of the law or the justice system. We tell them how to conduct themselves, and also when they've been put on probation, we go further to be able to help them through life so that they go in the right direction. So basically, those are the main things that are provided at our offices.
All right. Is there anything that some cases that come which are outside your jurisdiction, or it's each and every case that comes that you're able to deal with?
Thank you so much. I think this would take me to the issue of saying our offices in different areas. So we have an office in Ndola, we have an office in Lusaka and Livingston as well. So we have matters that are reported from as far as Solwezi. Okay. There are matters that are reported as far as Mwansawombwe, Kazembe. So when matters are reported like that, we still do make a follow-up. So it's really, because Lusaka covers as far as Chipata as well. Livingston covers as far as it goes to Choma and other areas as well. So we are in Zambia, really, even if matters are reported from the outskirts of where our offices are located, we're still able to help them.
Right. And where can people or children get help if they are victims or they are in conflict with the law? Can they come through to your offices and seek advice, seek help?
Yes. Children are welcome to our offices at the National Legal Aid Clinic for Women. Children can also get help from any police station, particularly the victim support. Children can get help from Legal Aid Board. And there is even a famous project known as Undikumbukira Project. Children can get help from there, as well as the Young Women Christian Association.
All right. Now, looking at the laws that have been repealed, you've got the juveniles in Zambia, they say the Affiliation and Maintenance Children Act of 1995, the Juveniles Act of 1956, and Legitimacy Act of 1929, and the Adoption Act of 1956. All these are very old acts. So why has it taken, any idea on why it has taken a long, like more than 50 years for these to be repealed?
Thank you so much. That's a very brilliant question, actually. I think it's the engagement with the stakeholders. I think we had the discussion, I think, with the stakeholders already provided for.
All right.
Yes.
That's good to hear. So for advice, is there a number, a toll-free, a hotline that you have where either children or women can actually call in just to find out, for those that live in outside the Ndola, outside Lusaka, as well as Livingstone?
Thank you so much. Toll-free line, no, we do not have. However, we have our contact details, which we'll give, I think, towards the end of the program, where people will be able to call in to us and inquire, really. A toll-free line, I think, is something that is underway. We may have it probably as we move in future.
All right.
Yes.
From experience and from your interactions, why are children's acts or their rights, why are they not respected?
Okay, maybe Miss Mwanaziana.
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. But I think it would have to do with, I would think, culture and our customs. You know, a child in a family is someone who's not really recognized, like they don't have a special place. If there is a meeting, you wouldn't even ask for the child's views. So I think it's one way taken back to say maybe children were not considered as, they'll never be considered as elders. So even that approach might have been one reason why children's rights are not respected, and also because they know that a child would not voice up, would not know that what is happening is wrong, this is not supposed to happen to me. So I think people take advantage of children and not respect their rights instead.
All right. And for those that might be maybe threatened at home and they're not able to, is there some way that they can be helped?
Yes, of course. There is a way that they can be helped. They can always visit our offices. They can come to our offices. But just like we said, there's a duty and a responsibility.
Okay.
So where you've been threatened because you've been, God forbid, a nuisance, to some extent, you may just come in for counseling. But where the threat is something that is legally wrong, then we will move. And yes, they can come and report with us.
All right. Do you think that the career from one...
Then they like bari bachinya 8 years, 7 years, 9 years period. Now like my parents fwe bale mwana like ne kunonchikala kumurundi kuli umwana abana bombona bali aba 8 years 7 years bala boma sana kuli bambuya wabo nga bambo kuma balasende nchita 1 hour 8 minutes baleuma kyomwana nala ndati naleka baleuma kyomba imepa munga nole mona kufira shumfa wini ndi tunasenda ulo mulandi bayandi okoba kinyi.
Okay, so filia fyakwe bati umwana bale mutintikisha o bale muma kuti mwesta report mwebene kwesa kuma offices. Yes, mwesa landa tifile istike nifi tulasenda amamoto twaya mukuimonera kumona abo bene abatitikisha omwana. We go and just see the person ulia wine uleshta abuse a child, and if any action needs to be taken, we report them to the VSU Child Protection Unit, where at that particular place they will be able to get help and the child will be protected. Right. Thank you.
Okay, so we break off for headlines and then we continue with the program.
This is Sun FM. It's 3 p.m. Sun FM. Headline news on the hour, every hour. On Sun 88.5 FM.
President Hakainde Hichilema has agreed on a working committee consisting of Zambia National Farmers Union and relevant government ministries and departments to design a framework centered around resolving challenges in the agriculture sector. The opposition Patriotic Front has charged that the country is currently experiencing the highest cost of living in the last 30 years. The Zambia Police Service has arrested several suspects who last week attacked police officers and damaged property in Katete after an early hour raid in Kamwanza and Joweni villages. In sports, the Zambia Under-17 women striker Lucy Kajia wants to be the COSAFA Under-17 top scorer again.
Headline news on the hour, every hour. On Sun 88.5 FM.
I need another one now footy. Blaze zakupeza kuti. Upaya like him footy. I need you for more energy. Pakasino, affordable. For your gig on Colomino. Yeah, no off tasting, come on. Nipela do gym, come on. Hey, Blaze cola. Blaze cola. Blaze cola. Blaze cola.
Blaze Cola, 100% Laka vibes. Revan Zambia, the taste of Africa.
It's no secret that nothing satisfies like a delicious and creamy milkshake. To make a milkshake, you will need your favorite ice cream, half a cup of milk, and if you like, some fruit of your choice. Step 1. Put 4 scoops of ice cream into a blender. Step 2. Add milk, and if you like, add fruit to your shake. Step 3. Blend the ingredients on medium speed until it's smooth and creamy. Step 4. Pour the milkshake into a large glass. Step 5. Drop in the straw and raise your glass.
Or you could simply grab yourself a pack of Milk It Milkshake and enjoy the smooth, creamy taste of real milkshake in a lot less time.
Now he tells me?
Introducing Milk It Milkshake in banana, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
This is how we make
Milk It Milkshake, the shake that moves.
Football's greatest season is here, and DSTV is the stadium with all the action. Enjoy every single match from the FIFA World Cup, the Premier League, and so much more from La Liga, Serie A, the Europa League, and the UEFA Champions League. Plus, the best of Zambian football with our local stars and all the homegrown football drama in the comfort of your home. Kairi, Ola Nianu. Get your home the Zappa HD decoder, dish kit, installation, and 1 month compact for only 599 kwacha to see all the stars from around the world.
Boy, I think I should get myself some chinkondia soap. These pimples are too much.
Chinkondia? Me? I stopped using that soap. I use MediHerb soap now.
MediHerb?
It's a new soap on the market. Just look at my skin. Pimples have gone.
Oh, kanshi. In fact, naka skin kaonga kachinja mwe.
Thanks to MediHerb soap, all my skin problems are a thing of the past. I stopped using my sopo che. Anyhow.
The country yese kopera na insewe.
MediHerb. Nature knows best.
Trade Kings, improving lives.
Ilyanshi ilyachilala lisakamiko okulishi bulimi wonse lero ekiyita kifuira ku misakamikana kabiri iyo muli obubulimi obwawuno mwaka pantu kulya kampani akapya akwakaleetera obwasuko ku mafya yonse ashingwana na bashibulimi Lake Agriculture alembuto yabo iya Lake 601 vula njila isule nshila jula nzila yena n'imbuto iyisuma imbuto iyo iyafina imbuto ishipeswa lelyo mwakwata okusombola mukulangisha ukwaliko uyu mwaka owafumako imbuto yali yayiminina kabiri iyale moneka busaka katapa kwati yale tapirirwa chilanjita ubulimi makwebo na makwebo yene yafuile okuleta ubunonshi
kabiri ngolefu okushite imbuto kutuma fye kamusange pa 0978 74 56 06
Hello, good afternoon, and you tune in to SUNFM Radio and TV, and we're looking at the Children's Code or Code Act of 2022. So looking at what their rights are and why it's been taking so long for the act to be repealed.